real deal. Real fishing information from real fishing experts. Presented by Amsoil.
One of the most effective rigs for walleye fishing is a simple spinner rig, or some people call them a night crawler harness. Now what makes these rigs so effective is that they draw fish in from a long way away. They do that by having this blade spinning in the water, throwing off a vibration. Now one of the things that's also great about a spinner is that you can fish it in all different kinds of situations. For example, if you want to fish it on structure down close to the bottom, you run it behind a bottom bouncer and get it right down in the fish zone. If you want to fish for suspended fish, open water fish, then you can run it by some kind of a weight like a pro weight or an inline fish weight. Now one of the things that I've always done for my career is I always hand tied my own spinners. And the reason for that is I feel like you can give yourself a big advantage by using the right components. First of all, you want to look at using the right style of hook. You want a wide gapped hook, but not a real long shank. And the reason for that is it makes it lightweight, but gives you a big gap for hooking that fish. Next, I'm going to put on some very bright beads. I like to use holographic beads because they shine better, they show off better in the water. I'm going to put on top of that a quick change clevis so that I can move around and change around my blades very quickly. And then of course the blade is very, very important. You want a deep cupped blade, you'll see that in the back here, but you also want something that's very shiny. I like holographics. This is a new holographic called an oil slick holographic. It makes it look more realistic and more alive. And then of course you tie the whole thing together with about a 4-foot chunk of 100% fluorocarbon. Fluorocarbon is very tough, very clear, but because it's so clear, you can actually go to a heavier pound test and get a more durable rig. Now, why do I bring up all of these different components? Like I said, I've been tying these spinners for years. The thing that's really great this next year is that Berkley has went out and actually built rigs for us designed by Gary Parsons and I. They're called a flicker rig. They've got all the components I talked about, and you'll notice that they have the name flicker in them, kind of like our flicker shads. They took a lot of the same color combinations that are proven to catch a lot of walleye. So continue to tie your own spinners. It's a great thing to do. Use the right components. But if you're like me and you want to do more fishing and less tying, you might want to try a flicker rig next year and catch a bunch of walleyes.